Friday, we got good news. Few truly expected Jayme's safe return. Today, 12 pages of court documents offer some answers to our questions, but plenty more to ask about. Newswatch 12's Dakota Sherrick went to Barron County today for Jake Patterson's initial court appearance. She joins us live with more details tonight. Dakota, good evening.
Lane, Jake Patterson looked almost bored during his initial hearing today, appearing in court through video. And even though the criminal complaint was released today, it is still unclear exactly why he took her. Although District Attorney Brian Wright did tell us at a press conference just moments ago that not all details have been released yet. Patterson did tell detectives that he saw Jayme Closs getting on her school bus one day and decided he wanted to take her. He then meticulously planned how to kidnap her, something Wright asked the judge to consider when setting bail, mentioning how Patterson bought a mask, changed license plates, and how he mentioned he had planned before going into the home that he could not leave behind any eyewitnesses. Patterson's bail was set at $5 million. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I will have some more specific details from that criminal complaint. Live in Barron County, Dakota Sherrick, Newswatch 12.
Patterson, the man accused of killing Jayme Closs's parents and kidnapping that teenager, had his initial appearance in Barron County Court today. Newswatch 12's Dakota Sherrick was there. She joins us live tonight with more on our top story. Dakota, good evening.
Lane, according to that criminal complaint filed today, Jake Patterson confessed to killing James and Denise Closs and kidnapping Jayme Closs. He appeared in court today through video, and despite the serious charges against him, he looked calm and even appeared to yawn at one point. Patterson told detectives that he happened to see Closs one day and decided he wanted to take her. He broke into her home that night in October and planned on killing anyone aside from Closs, so he didn't leave witnesses behind. After using a shotgun to kill both of Closs's parents, Patterson took Closs to his home where she remained in captivity. He would keep her underneath a twin bed whenever he had guests over or left the house. He would place objects and weights around the bed so Closs couldn't leave, threatening something bad would happen if she tried.
If you read the criminal complaint, you can see the amount of control that he was exerting over her. And at some point, she found it within herself at 13 years old to say, I'm going to get myself out of this situation.
Closs did manage to escape from under the bed on January 10th after Patterson told her he'd be gone for a few hours. Barron County District Attorney Brian Wright did say there are more details in this case, but they are not being released at this time.
We're so grateful for Jayme and her safe return. And now it's time for us to obtain justice for her and for her parents.
Patterson could face additional charges from Douglas County Court. He is currently being held in Barron County Jail on a $5 million bail. Live in Barron County, Dakota Sherrick, Newswatch 12.
Patterson is accused of killing her parents, kidnapping her, and holding her captive for about 3 months. Newswatch 12's Dakota Sherrick has more about what happened the night he took her and what Closs went through while he held her inside his home. She reports from Patterson's first court appearance in Barron today.
We are seeking justice. We have 2 parents of a 13-year-old who are deceased. We have a 13-year-old who was abducted for 88 days against her will forcibly. It doesn't get any more serious than that.
Despite the seriousness of the case, Jake Patterson appeared in a Barron County courtroom on video, looking bored. A criminal complaint today detailed what happened in those 88 days, but it's still unclear what exactly motivated Jake Patterson to kidnap Jayme Closs.
Mr. Patterson has no ties to Barron County. The allegations in the complaint are that he worked at Saputo Cheese Factory for 2 days. The only reason other than that for being in Barron County was to kidnap Jayme.
By Patterson's account to detectives, he first saw Closs as she got on her school bus on Highway 8, and at that moment, he knew he would take her. Barron County District Attorney Brian Wright brought up how much planning Patterson did to abduct Closs.
He purchased a mask. He wiped down shotgun. He had made a decision that he was going to shoot anyone inside that home, including children, because he could not leave behind any eyewitnesses.
Patterson told detectives that he killed James and Denise Closs with Jayme in the home, tied her up, and took her away in his car's trunk. At his home in Gordon, he kept her underneath a twin bed while he had guests or went out, using weights and objects to block her in.
If you read the criminal complaint, you can see the amount of control that he was exerting over her. And at some point, she found it within herself at 13 years old to say, I'm going to get myself out of this situation.
Last Thursday, Closs managed to escape from underneath the bed and went outside to find help, which she quickly got. Minutes later, a Douglas County deputy stopped Patterson's car. As Patterson got out, he said he knew what the stop was about and added, quote, I did it. A judge ordered Patterson's bond to be set at $5 million. In Barron County, Dakota Sherrick, Newswatch 12.
The Barron County District Attorney did say not all of the details are included in the criminal complaint just yet. He also said it is possible Patterson could face additional charges in Douglas County Court. Patterson's next court date is in February.